Hello guys and welcome to this second video. This previous video was actually a bit long. That was 18 minutes. I didn't expect it to be that long. I was hoping 5 to 10 minutes or long. But anyway, I'm going to pick up from where we stopped so we can just speed through this. So now in the last video we talked about this attribute. Basically it was an anatomy of HTML tags. So I'm going to move on from there. Then let's move on to the tags now proper. So we start with HTML edits. So I'm just simply going to order along this. All right. I'll leave this here and I'll just remove this part. I'm going to add a comment. Now you add a comment on your HTML by pressing Control slash, or if you're on full, you can go to full screen. And I think you should have it somewhere here. Don't know. I'm always using the shortcut, so kind of can't remember where the comment is. Okay, yeah, here it is. Double line comment or line comment. So, or you can just simply type it out, whichever one works best for you. So you add a comment by doing this, and then the comment is going to say heading because we'll be talking about heading in this video. All right. So in HTML there are six levels of heading, and each one has its own corresponding size and width. So I'm going to save this, then let's get started. So H1, which is the highest level of heading, say again, let me just use it. This is a level one heading. I'm going to duplicate this 6 times just to speed up my class so we don't spend too much time. Then I'm going to not that one, not that one. H2, then H3, H4, H5, and H6. Alright. So I'm going to save it and you can see the different levels of editing. As you can see, this is the highest level of editing. I'm zoomed in here, so don't get confused about why is it so big. It's actually not that big. If I go back to my default setting, this is it. Just zoomed in here to 200% is okay. I'm zoomed in 200% here. That's where it is. So as you can see, this is the level one, this is level two, level three, level four, five, and six. So you use it the same way you actually write notes in school. Your topic is the level one heading, subtopic is level two heading. If you have subtopic in that subtopic, that's a level three heading, and so on and so forth. Then the next one is going to be paragraph. Paragraphs in HTML are written as p tag. See. Oh, I didn't mention this, so let me just mention it again. This one's also, you notice they have an opening and closing tag. And I'm putting everything inside the body tag. Please ensure you're putting it inside the body tag. If I move all of this and put it in the head tag, funnily enough, it's going to work because HTML can be like that. See, it still works, but this is very, very wrong. Okay, so please don't make that mistake. Always make sure you're there. Or maybe you didn't even put it in the body head or body tag, you are putting it in the HTML tag itself. It still works. Okay, but this can actually cause inconsistencies. I mean, it can break your code in so many ways that when you're trying to resolve it, you just spend so long trying to find out where your problem is. So please always do that. In my time programming and coding, I've discovered that one of the errors that actually give you the most headache is syntax errors because your eye, like the human mind, just kind of skips that part. Okay, like if you forget to close this tag here, and then you see this actually still works. But then Prettier is already telling me there's an error here. So when you get this kind of error on Prettier, that's after you save. If I don't save, let me see. Now I'm going to save, and then I get this error. So if you don't know where the problem is coming from, here I can already see where the problem is coming from. That's why these things are color coded. But if I come to my Prettier, I should be able to track. Okay, why is it not? No, why am I getting this? That's strange. normally I should normally it's always showing me the offensive line like that. Like this is okay. I don't know what's going on. Let me try something else again. Oh no. Okay. Let me leave this. Now I tried to close this and it added another closing body tag here. This is a problem because right now this is a body tag and this is a closing body tag. So it's kind of a problem there. And my Twitter doesn't seem to be telling to be showing me where my the offending line is. I guess we but now you notice that here if I didn't make this mistake kind of deliberately, kind of, I wouldn't know where the problem is coming from because nothing is showing me in here that there's an error, but Twitter is telling me there's an error in my tag, in my file, but I can't seem to find the error. But the error here is that I have an opening body tag, closing body tag, and another closing body tag. So that doesn't work that way. I have to close this. I mean delete that and then now see the error is gone. So now back to paragraph. You create paragraphs by simply doing this. I'm going to use lorem to generate paragraphs. So I'm simply going to type lorem 20. Lorem is used to generate random text, so it means absolutely nothing. It's just garbage, but just to do placeholder text. So lorem 20 here generates 20 words. I'm going to save this, and then now you see we get this. If you want to create another paragraph, you don't come to your paragraph and adding another line and then putting something like the browser won't interpret it as another paragraph. It will interpret it as the same paragraph like this. You can see. So if you need to create another paragraph, you open a new p tag. You open a new p tag and then lorem 25, which generates 25. Now you see this is a new p tag. This is a new paragraph. This is a new paragraph. So generate another paragraph. Same approach. So it is a 30, and then save that, and then we get this. So you see, you get. So that's how you write levels. I mean, that's how you write headings and paragraphs in HTML. And that will be all for this video. See you guys.